Following the decision by the Ministry of Education to award secondary school placement to every child who attempted the 2023 Caribbean Primary Exit Assessment exam, questions were raised about the possibility of altering school curriculums to include more technical and vocational subject areas. Minister of Education David Andrew addressed the need for technical and vocational education during government's town hall meeting on Thursday at the Grenville Secondary School. However, he urged Grenadians to stop looking at technical and vocational skills education as an alternative to academics.
One of the things I want to challenge you on is the way we've talked about and promoted technical education and skills education. We've looked at it as a people over the years, even within education circles, as something that you undertake when you cannot do math, when you cannot do English. Well, he's not so bright. He's not academically inclined, so let him take a skill. That's how we viewed it. I am opposed to that view. In fact, I despise hearing people say those who are not academically inclined.
While some schools already include technical and vocational skills training in their curriculum, the Education Minister announced collaborations to introduce it to a wider cross-section of schools across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique.
We recognize that technologies are extremely critical for this day and age and educating people in this day and age. And so we've collaborated with a provider to provide coding services, coding and technology training to students in secondary schools, selected secondary schools across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. Then we'll talk about the TVET expansion policy. Recently you heard that the cabinet approved our TVET strategy and policy. Now, technical and vocational education and training talks about all of the skills that are required to deal with the various projects, the various things that we have to do across our country. And the truth is there's been a major gap between what we produce in our school system and what is required in the world of work. The TVET policy seeks to bridge that gap and provide recommendations to bridge those gaps.
This will be done through the Grenada Council for Technical and Vocational Education and Training, an advisory body to the Minister of Education on policies, strategies, and programs for the management of technical and vocational education and training.